Hi, my name is Olivia Hope. Today I have a presentation for you and it's called Analysis of Effective Leaders. Before I begin, I would like to go over our agenda for this meeting. We will be discussing what is leadership, what are the successful traits of a leader, what are the two elements of effective leadership, what are the three interdependent activities that leaders must continually assess, and then we will relate all of that to a real-world event. And then I will recap this meeting and have some time allotted for questions, comments, or concerns. So let's truly begin. What is leadership? Well, leadership, according to Desmond, Nama, and Eisner, the authors of Strategic Management, they concluded that leadership is the process of transforming organizations from what they are to what the leader would have them become. So in addition, leadership can be considered as a process of influencing an organization or a group of individuals towards achieving its goal. So now that you have the basic understanding of what leadership is, what are the traits normally associated with effective and successful leaders? Well, it's a combination of technical skills, cognitive abilities, and emotional intelligence. It is so crucial for leaders to obtain these traits and to continually develop them over the years. Technical skills refer to the accounting and operations research, while cognitive abilities refer to the analytical reasoning and a quantitative analysis. Emotional intelligence, which is highly desirable and extremely important, refers to the self-management and managing of relationships. The 5 components of emotional intelligence is self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. So all these mentioned attributes will contribute to a leader's effective performance, all while creating value for their organization. So now that we know the frequently mentioned traits associated with effective leaders, what are some elements of effective leadership? Well, leaders may have to overcome barriers to change while utilizing power effectively. So sometimes leaders are considered change agents, and sometimes the primary role may involve changing, developing, and sustaining an organization's culture. So in addition to these 2 elements, which leaders must successfully achieve, successful leaders must also recognize 3 independent activities. These activities need to be continually reassessed for organizations to succeed. They are setting a direction, designing an organization, and nurturing a culture dedicated to excellence and ethical behavior. Now, to put this in perspective for you all, I want to show you an example of an extremely successful leader who effectively utilized his technical skills, his cognitive abilities, and even applied his emotional intelligence, all while the company was facing bankruptcy. Meet Ali Mulally, former president and CEO of Ford Motor Company. He is known for his involvement with leading one of the greatest comebacks in American business history. And he was able to make such an impact due to his emotional intelligence, along with successfully mastering those 3 mentioned interdependent activities. So the first thing he did as CEO was set a direction for the company to move forward with. He named his plan One Forward, and it also became Ford's new motto. So after creating a direction, he then redesigned the organization by removing non-profitable divisions like Mercury and selling multiple divisions off like Volvo. He also created a global team to assist with global projects. After redesigning the organization, he then created a nurturing culture. He significantly improved employee relationships by making meetings a safer environment and just by including employees in those actual meetings. So during his reign, he made Ford hugely profitable. He revived employee morale. He even turned a backstabbing culture into a collaborative one. So if we take anything away from this short meeting, I want you to all remember these important factors. Effective leaders have a combination of technical skills, cognitive abilities, emotional intelligence. Also, leaders are considered change agents, so they also must be able to overcome barriers of change and utilize power effectively. And in addition to an organization's success, an effective leader must have a complete understanding of those 3 interdependent activities, which are setting a direction, designing an organization, and nurturing a culture dedicated to excellence and ethical behavior. And that concludes my presentation for today. I have now allotted some time for questions, comments, or concerns. And as always, thank you so much for participating and listening to this presentation. Thank you so much.